Hi everyone, I'm here to do a video review on Unearthly by Cynthia. I gave this book 4 out of 5 and I'm going to tell you why in this video. So first up, the cover is gorgeous. I don't think my camera picks it up, but it's gorgeous purple and it's shiny with silver lettering and spine and the back. And unfortunately this one was damaged. And then I love the inside even better. This is the cover, and then this is the spine, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Just a light grey with silver letters. Unearthly is about a girl named Clara, and she discovers that she's not fully human. She's actually part angel. And in this book, angels are put on Earth for a purpose, and the purpose is the reason why they are on Earth. So they have to fulfill the purpose. One day, Clara gets a vision of a guy standing in the woods with his back towards her, and she smells fire and she sees smoke, and probably the other way around. She smells smoke and she sees the fire. But anyway, that's her vision, and she tracks the guy down, and they end up on the other side of the United States. And she tries to figure out what her purpose is, if she's destined to save him, or that's something else. And so she enrolls in a new school, and I really liked the whole setting for the school, and the slightly less important characters, I suppose. Well, some of them grow to be really important in the end. But there's Wendy. Was Wendy, right? She's the first person to really say something to Clara and to make her feel at home at school. I really liked her, and she has a twin brother, and his name is Tucker. And Tucker is just this really annoying boy. He's really a boy. And he's just teasing Clara just all the time. She has blonde hair from herself, but one day she just gets glory, which means that she shines from her hair and her skin starts to glow. So her mom dyes her hair and it turns out orange, so Tucker just calls her Carrot all the time. And I thought it was really funny, and I really liked Tucker. I just thought he was annoying, but he turns out to be such a great character. I really like Tucker. And then of course there's Christian. Christian is literally the guy that Clara has seen in her dreams, because he's the guy she saw in her vision. And he's part of her purpose. So the first day she gets to school, she meets him, and she actually faints, and he carries her off to the infirmary. That's one of those words that I can't pronounce. But anyway, she's brought to the nurse, and he carries her there, and she discovers that his name's Christian, and she gets really excited, and he's gorgeous, of course, because, well, duh. So she starts to fall for him, but then he's kinda... There's a twist in the story. Well, not a twist, there's something that turns Clara off, and it all takes from there. I won't say much more about the story itself, because I think it's nicer if you discover it for yourself. But yeah, I really liked Clara's brother. His name is Jeffrey, and he's just a little annoying, but come on, he's just moved across the state because his sister has a vision, and he's not as insensitive to everything as he may come across, and I really like that. I like that he turned out to care, and I liked him as a character. Another character that I really liked was Angela, And Angela is a bit of a loner, but they get teamed up for a British history assignment, if I remember it correctly. And they team up, and she proves to be a great, great friend. And Clara can literally talk about everything with her. So, yeah, she's really driven. She really wants to do everything right, but she's also a bit of support for Clara, and I really like that. And I just think that Cynthia Hand wrote a couple of great characters in this book. I can't really think of a character that I didn't like. No, I can't think of a character that I didn't like. So that's really good, because usually I have a character what I think, what's going on? But I really like this one, and I gave it 4 out of 5. It's a great debut, and I'm really looking forward to reading the next book. I believe it's called Hallowed. The book's ending could be a standalone as well. So I think that if you've read this book and you don't want to read the next book, I don't think that it's really that bad. I think Cynthia Hand runs the story pretty good. Of course, there are some things that you think, how will that work out or whatever, but she wrote her story in a way that you could also just read this book and then not pick up the second book. So yeah, I really like this book, and I would definitely recommend picking up a copy. Yeah, it's the first book of I think it's a trilogy. It's a series, right? I think it's 3 books in the series, and yeah, it's about angels, and I really liked it. I would recommend picking up a copy. So yeah, that sums everything just about up, and I can't even talk anymore, and I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely recommended this one. So yeah, if you read the book, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the book. And that's it for now, so I'll talk to you guys later.